Hi, Lynette here, and I'm talking today to Kate about how she got to where she is.
Kate, thanks for spending some time with us,
That's
talking to
okay.
us about your job. So, at work, what are you working on at the moment? What's the sort of key project or...
There's not necessarily any key projects. We essentially, my title as an insurance consultant, it's usually the same thing every day. We get quotes that come in. We give general advice to clients, mortgage clients who've just taken out a mortgage, or just standard people who want to look at taking out insurance. My role is I just give them general advice on the best policies for them.
Fantastic.
Really,
And you enjoy your work?
I love my work. It doesn't sound interesting, but it is. I actually really enjoy it. You get to speak to people a lot, and it makes it a lot easier that you're not speaking to them face to face as well. And you actually have talks with really interesting people all the time, which is good.
And are you working as part of a team?
Yes, I do. We have a consultant team as a main team. It's broken up to groups of 3 or 4 consultants. It's really dependent. And then we have a manager, which is just a consultant group leader, which is something that I'm going to be trained up to be pretty soon, which is interesting and fun.
And so, can I ask you, Kate, how did you get there? How did you get to be a financial consultant?
Around the loops, really.
Yeah.
I started off working in bars, and then I went to working in, like Boost Juice and franchise stuff to pass the time before I had any idea what I wanted to do. And then one of my friends, I just mentioned to a friend that I needed a job and it'd be interesting to work full time, and if he knew anything, and he said, well, I can give your resume, and did, and went for an interview and got a call back 10 minutes after I left, and they said I had a job.
Wow.
Yeah, which is pretty good. And I've only been there for since June 2010. And after 6 months, I was sent to our London office to start that up, and I was there for 2 months. And then I came back, and they're training me. I'm a manager at the moment for weekends and some of the night work that we do, so I'm getting trained up in the management team as well.
And I understand from what you said earlier that you're getting a diploma through this work as well.
Yes, I am. Basically what they've done, it's through TMA, which is, I don't know what that stands for, some training and management program. But a lot of people, they need something called an RG 416 or 146 or something, and that just gives them, provides them to be able to give general advice, just in regards to life insurance, TPD, trauma and income protection, what we work with. But they've put me through a diploma, which means that I can give personal advice, I can give advice on superannuation, mortgage insurance and that sort of thing as well, which isn't really relevant to my job role, but it just means that I can expand later if I want to.
Great.
Yeah.
And so I'm gathering from your description of your work and everything, you must have been really good at maths, you must have studied accounting, you must have been... Did anything at school prepare you for this kind of work? Or what would you say about when you look back at what people said about you when you were at school and what the work you're doing now?
Absolutely not.
Right.
Was not good at maths.
Yep.
Was not good at English. I think it was more, I was always more social and felt confident in talking to people. And that's the biggest thing about my job, is confidence over the phone, because when you speak to someone face to face, you get to see their body language, you get to know their personality. When you're speaking to someone over the phone, it is how you say it, what you say, and confidence is one of the biggest keys in that I've figured out. Some of my colleagues that don't have that confidence, they know it, but they don't have the confidence, they just don't go as far. So I really didn't do anything to get to here. I was never good at numbers at all.
So in other words, the very qualities that probably teachers didn't appreciate about you at school, being social and talking a lot and getting on with people, is something that's helped you get ahead in your job.
Yeah,
Amazing. Yeah.
completely is. They always said I'd do something like events management or public relations. I tried to go to uni to do public relations. That did not work. I could not do that. And I never ever thought that I was going to be someone giving advice on money at all and sitting behind a desk. But it just somehow panned out that way, and I'm enjoying it.
Great. Well, life's full of surprises.
Exactly.
Thanks for talking to us today.
That's okay.